Telegram yo'q, WhatsApp bor. Mana shu nomerga shuni nima qilib qo'ying. Tashlayvering, shu nomerda ham bank bo'lishi kerak. Adashmasam.
Boshlaringga bit tushsin sana.
Shoshmang, sizga tashlab qo'yaman. Bir daqiqa.
Odam shunaqa ketadi.
Sani ko'tingga.
Samolyotga mingandan keyin istoriya qo'ygan, men ketyapman.
Sani ko'tingga bitsin sher.
Mana shuni tashlaysiz.
Ishlamadi nomering. Jinni ishdan chiqib qarasam, o'sha istoriya
azamat chiqadi.
nimada? Instagramda ko'ryapman.
Sabim buzmagunchalar.
To'xta. Qani jinni uz kartangni yoz. Men shu qaridor bo'lmay ekandan yomonman.
Shunga tashlaysiz bo'ladi.
Xo'p dedim-ku.
Yana xo'p deb yana kutga o'xshab indamay ketdingmi?
Jinni yo'q degandan xo'p degan yaxshi-ku.
Deb ishini bajara olmagan kutlardan Alloh asrasin.
Tashiyman jonim.
Kut ishini qilib ketadigandan ko'ra yo'q, guli degan yaxshi edi.
Gazuyim, tansuyim, ibrahim.
O'zing o'chirib tashlab yana cho'kib o'chirganingga men nima qilay?
Nima qilish kerak? Yozib qo'yish kerakmi? O'l bitta kesh jo'nata olmading uyga. Bu kuningdan o'lib ket.
Adresni qo'y o'chirasan, Guli.
Jo'natgandan naqilmaysan, jo'natmaysan.
Ammo men ko'rdimmi? Internetim yo'q edi. VPN ishlamadi.
O'lsan bir VPNga yachmading. Platni bir 2000-3000 euro VPN ulava. Rahmat.
Aytat. Oltita chipik uchun rahmat.
Qiz bola uryapti. Qiz bola uchun rahmat aytaman. O'g'il bola tugul yarimta ham urib.
Qiz bola ekan.
Qiz bola bo'lib uryapti ham.
Yoz, jinni kartangni yoz. Agar shu safar ham o'chirgunman, sen keyin o'zim bilaman.
Shu safar ham tashlamagin, men seni keyin o'zim bilaman. Tushundingmi?
O'chirmagin. Qachonki tashiyman, keyin o'chir. Yozganingda.
Tushunmayapsan.
5 minut yozasan-da 5 minutdan keyin o'chirtaylab. Voy. Nimaga ketding, tijmisan? Uydagilaring yaxshimi ekan?
Rochini chaqirib qolsa, kesam. Hamma yoqqa ich. Meni sog'inibdi.
Yaxshi. Sog'inib chaqirgan bo'lsa yaxshi.
Oyimni gaplarini qilolmadim.
Gazuyim.
Oyim qiziqchi odamda. Aman yar o'ynasangchi, aman yar, ochilib o'ynasangchi, aman yar, belingni bog'lasangchi, aman yar. Tamam, qo'shg'ashdan.
Yoki kuyov topibdimi?
Mani karyeram bor, yerga tegishga hali nima?
Karyerangga o'chsin sana.
Gazuyim.
Mani karyeram bor, karyeram.
40dan keyin yerga tegasanmi jinni?
Da. Karyeramni qilib bo'lgandan keyin tegaman.
Hali senga bitta video tayyorlayman. Qaytaydi nima aytma.
Baribir sevib qoladi-yu mani bir mo'jizalar mani.
Sevsin. Shundaqa niyat qilaman.
La la la la la la la la. Sen o'zing o'zib qolibdi mening ovozim.
O'tgan safar aytdim-ku.
Men qabul
Leylashirdan ketdim, chiqib ketibdi yaxshi.
qildim.
Leyla.
dedi.
Yo sen keldi-ku, bu kod aldaydi dedim. Aldaydi bu dedim. Mana yozdi. Hozir chiqqanimdan keyin karta yozasan.
Görmeyin sözü yaxshimi, o'zdan yaxshimi sizlar. Неправильно чули, мама сипет. O'zbekiston anaqa ekan, juda qor bo'lmasa ham, yomg'ir bo'lmasa ham, atak sovuq ekan-a. Sovuq shamollari bor, shunaqa
Tomonlar sovuq bo'lar, qor bo'lsa, bo'lmasa ham.
yoqimsiz bir sovuq bor. O'xshamaydi sovuqqa, lekin yoqimsiz sovuq.
Dushanbe 17 gradus. Dushanbe 17 gradus plus havo.
Assalomu alaykum, Barako, yaxshimisiz? Sog'ligingiz yaxshimi? WhatsAppingiz bormi?
Uzunroq yeydi,
WhatsApp desa, mana shu nomerlarda WhatsApp bor. 0202 o'shanga shunday chiqsangiz,
Instagramga orqangda odamlar chopon bilan
Sarraz
sen
sarraz.
karta yubkada
Yubkaman.
Bor. Mana shu 0202da WhatsApp bor, buni shunday chiqib qo'ying.
ancha yubka emish. Bilmayman. Eslolmayman.
Sarraz.
Anig'ini bilaman.
Sarraz shuni bilasiz.
Odamlar choponda edi.
Bo'lurmi shu yetsak?
Choponda o'qishlog'im mana.
Mana WhatsAppingizni chiqib
Mast.
dan oling.
Manimcha Instagram pasportni sumkamni olib qo'ysam ham bo'laveradi. Faqat bu yerda kerak emas.
Xudoyim yo'qotib qo'yganda bir yana 15 kun cho'zilib ketsin pasport olishingiz.
Doim ana shu niyatiga qora boshingni yesa.
Mana boshim qora emas-ku, jinni.
O'zingni boshingni yesa niyati.
Qani qaysi raqamlar berasiz? Qaysi raqamlar qiziqtiryapti? 4-5-6 raqam.
Halovatim yo'q.
Halovatim yo'q kechalarda. Qoldim nechalar. Bir seni o'ylab. Nima bilmadim.
O'zingni she'rlaringdan ayt. Birovni qo'shig'ini maqtasan. Aytolmaysan baribir.
Men qo'shig'idan keyin to'qilyapman.
Narsa yozilmaydi o.
Birinchi she'r bo'ladi, keyin qo'shiq bo'ladi. Jinni sen she'r yozasan.
Xalq munosabatlarini buzadi dedi-ku.
Men o'sha she'r qo'shiqlarni she'rda ayta olaman, lekin
Hozircha imkoniyat sal jonlanib olsin, gap yo'q. Keyin harakat qilib ko'ramiz. Bo'ladimi?
Tarilkalarni olmoqda oyimda.
Qani gazuyim.
Oyijonim, mehribonim, meni nima qilib chaqirishni bilmasdan bir narsalarni bahona qiladi. Tavba qildim.
Keldi uyingda komatangda tarilkalar yotibdi dedimi, keyin kecha ketganding degandi.
Qani 1 2 3 4 5 6.
Meni ukamni jalb qilib, men chaqirib oldim. Mana bizni gapimizga kirmay qo'ygan. Seni gapingga kiradi.
Koshki agar seni gapingga kirsa.
Bila o'sha kuni konsertga bordim. Dedi, "Ukang qanday? Qayerda?" deb so'raydi-da, anu borib. Kim edismi? Saloh qo'shiq aytib berdi.
Saloh emas edi. Qo'shiq aytgan boshqasi edi-yu, yurgandi she'rda.
Ota-onam shunaqa chaqirib oladi bir zumda. Sensizlikka malham topmadim.
Faqat bo'lmadi o'shanda bular.
Buni kerak narsalarim. Akalarim ko'chaga chiqamiz deb ekanlar. akalarim bilan o'tirarkanmiz. Akajonlarim bilan. Nima qiling, tashlab qo'ying pulni, men salonga boraman. Kiprigimni almashtirib kelay. Juda. Hop.
Hech kim o'zgarmaydi.
Kim endi omon ko'rt deyapti. Dvigini tiqib shuni. Men ko'rtmasman.
Oyday ziraklari sheltir degan qo'shiq bor, bilasizlar.
Dvigini tiqil dedim. Men senga ruchkasini oldimadim.
Qo'ymaysizmi? Meni begoyimni kelajagini yo'q qilmanglar, vigin qilib odamlarni.
Bir tapichka profil sening kelajagingga ta'sir qilmaydi.
Может, menga donator bo'lib ketishi mumkin. Qayerdan bilasiz?
Sen tanimagan odam urmaydi-ku.
Donator bo'lib ketishi mumkin. Может, menga. To'g'rimi, balkon? Donator bo'lib ketasizlarmi?
Hamdam yaxshi donator bo'ldi, tamom.
Hamdam yaxshi, da. Hamdam hayotimda ham donator, bilasizmi? Hayotimda ham donator. Nima ham donator?
Yana kim endi?
Sen hayotimda donator emassan. Qilolmaysan. Hamdam meni sevadi, sizlar sevmaysizlar. Ana u bolani sevgi.
Burningda, bor burningda torta urib.
Bu burun bitkul tuttu, onasini yepsin. Nan bitkul. Qachon tayyor bo'lar ekan? Endi meni onajonim qachon tayyor bo'lar ekan?
To'rtchi ko'ylaging ko'rsat.
Ko'ylagim emas, damashnim ishtoni bor. Ishtoni bor deyishim qara.
Mana kim dalbayo.
Erga tegmadingmi hali ham? Nixuya kerak menga er. Bilet, suka. Kimsan? Eslashash qiyinmi? Erga tegsa, tegish kerak, tug'ish kerak, tug'ishga majbur. Tug'masa bo'lmaydi. 9 oy tug'.
1 yil tug'masang bilasanmi, tug'mas xotin ekan deydi.
Ha, so'ramay.
Yoki deydi, bular atnashini qilmayapti deydi.
1 yil tug'masa o'zi tug'maydi ekan bu. Deydi, er ham aytadi, san bola bo'lmas ekan-ku, yiqqal deydi. Bilaman. Assalomu alaykum.
Good. Should be prohibited.
While older people can use,
Use
I able to use maybe.
or that's
Are
fine.
able to use
It.
on their purpose.
We need to use the object. Are able to use it
We are able to use it on their
For.
for their purpose.
for their own purpose,
Own
for their own
purpose.
intention, their own reasons, for their
Yeah.
own interests.
But frankly speaking, older people are also come across with the difficulties, with the challenges of using not systematically or how to say in English? Without discipline. One of the most difficult to the impact of disadvantage. The impact of social media. How to say the people become now it becomes global problem that they are a global problem of losing their focus.
Okay. Good.
It really distracts.
Just remember when you use a or an, right? You cannot put plural, right? It's a global problem. You could say there are many global problems in plural.
Yeah.
Now, this is what you said. What's wrong with this sentence?
People are also come across.
What's wrong with this?
People also come across. It's not using R.
If people, we don't use R.
People
plural.
are coming across.
Good. So you combine simple and continuous. Good. Very good.
But when I speak, I always
Sometimes.
do yes.
It's okay. We need to. All you have to do is practice, and then it'll feel more normal.
This is a losing of focus.
Just of course. So, what else is a negative of social media then?
Negative is you don't talk. You don't want to talk with people like
Okay.
before. For example, it's boring.
Okay.
It will be better if I go home and sitting on the phone
And sit
and sit
on.
on the phone, then talk with people. It's boring for them. If we don't have a social media, if you don't, agar bo'lmaganda edi qanaqa bo'lardi?
If it weren't.
It were
No, it wouldn't.
If it weren't, если бы не было.
Unless past, simple past.
Present unreal.
It weren't more. Can we use? It would be. Bo'ladi, can you say? Next, close.
Или wouldn't.
It would be better if it were. Yes.
If it were better, because you want to put if and were together.
For example, if social media
Media.
weren't be sometimes. Like that.
Disappeared. Demoqchi misin?
bo'lmaganda edi agar social media
if
bo'lmaganda
there
hamma
was
o'tirardi
no-
gaplashib.
Yeah,
Social
if it
media.
disappeared, if social media disappeared,
Agar
then
deganda.
stroke.
Disappear emas, disappear
She wanted
to'xta.
Yo'q,
to say that
yo'q bo'lib
if-
qolgandami?
No.
Disappear qo'ymas.
If it weren't social media, we would contact each other. She
So
wanted
if
to
we
say.
didn't have,
Didn't have.
yes, if we didn't have social media, then
Bo'lmaganda edi. Then
we would talk to each other more.
Yes.
Real life. In reality. Yes.
And I bolamga qaraydim, bizni aytdim
I should
I would-
care of my child.
without babysitter. Right now I'm working on
I
the phone,
wouldn't
that's why I don't have a
take
time.
Babysitter.
I see. Makes sense.
So, and
Zo'rg'a gaplanishib
Mr. Andrew, is breaking news English is also social media or just for platform?
If something is just news, it's not necessarily social media, right? Because if you have something on the news, if it's from Kunuz or BBC or Al Jazeera, that's not social media, right? Because remember, it has to be social. You interact with each other, right? You can't do that on the TV, right? It's just one person who tells you information, right? You cannot respond to them, right? That's just media. Right. If it's social media, then maybe Al Jazeera posts something on Instagram.
It's media.
Then that's social media. If it's on Instagram, because then I can respond. I can say, "Oh my God, this is so interesting. This is so terrible. What's happening? Oh my God!" Right?
You can
Blah, blah,
give
blah.
feedback.
Right. Exactly. Right. I can give feedback. I can share with somebody else. I can put it on my social media feed. I can share with
You
my
can
friends,
share-
all my followers, for example.
And bad side social media is people is there. People are har xil nima deydi? Different in social media. Their faces different in real life. You'll see mine is вообще
Is-
хуйня.
is-
Bullshit.
Is it? Now, is that a problem for?
They are share bo'ladi. They social media. How I can explain?
They are brave.
They act
They
like
are brave. Yeah, they are lying in social media. If you talk with them each
Face to face?
face to face, they are bullshit people.
Bang.
Okay,
I bang.
it's really bad sides.
They show only good sides. Yes, they show only
good sides
Right.
or no.
Well, because I'm not
Wealthy.
posting something. Yeah. So people can be very
happy.
Fake, very fake, not
Fake
natural people.
information.
Okay.
Not natural.
One second, please. We can say, right, people can be materialistic.
Yes.
Ne deganiydi?
Basically what you're saying, right? If you're very materialistic, right, let's say you're posting something about yourself, something like that is not an accurate representation of who you are or what you actually like. Right? So I'm always posting photos with me in the fanciest suits, at hotels, with nice watches, driving a nice car.
Rolex watches.
Right. But instead, I don't have a watch. I take the metro. I don't stay at hotels. Right.
Maybe I think that people's a little bit how I can say bularni man как psixologически ko'raman. Shunaqa odamlar orzu просто. Qanaqa bo'ladi inglizchasiga? Orzu dey ularni. Their wish.
Maybe they.
Their wish they want to show like this because they don't have.
How can we say this? Do you know what you're saying? They want to show what they want people to see from them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
They want everyone else to think that they are maybe
Yes.
better, wealthier, stronger, right, more attractive. Use filters on their face.
For example, people, girls are putting flowers.
Sure.
Not their flowers. They are just something.
Oh, yes.
Yes, but I try to understand it because they need attention.
So one girl takes the flowers
something.
and she gives to her friend, and she takes the picture.
yes.
She takes the picture. Oh, we have so many men giving us flowers.
Yeah.
Oh,
They need attention. That's why.
I think just Uzbek
Doing like this.
are doing
no.
Many people.
No.
Many people. Yes.
But women don't just do this with flowers necessarily. That's an Uzbek thing, right? Flowers are definitely very specific to Uzbekistan, but women might do something. Let's say in the United States, right? Women might take their friend's nice outfit and wear it and then take photos, for example, right? They might I don't know, like go ahead.
Well, it's about the kind of in Korea when we are COVID.
During
Actually,
COVID,
during COVID, they shouldn't contact many people, so they just still want to upload their nice pictures. So they play golf, but usually golf wear is very expensive. They let there is some business they renting for the golf wear, so she can wear many pieces like many clothes and then unload it as if they have own clothes like
They don't have enough.
It's like always want to show how I'm happy or how much I have like things won. That's why it's problem.
Need
People just think relatively that I'm not very happy because other people always have money and always travel and then that's
A
why.
lot of flowers from many men.
natural condition. All people natural condition.
People are naturally doing this. It's our.
It's
Let me give you a word.
this feel help us
This feeling.
this feeling help us higher and step to civilization. You know?
It's a natural instinct.
Yes,
Instinct, we can say.
Yes,
Yeah. Now, since we're mostly talking about women, how do men do something similar?
cars,
Yeah.
luxury
Yeah. It's
Having-
here
even their jewelry.
because they cannot earn and to buy something
furniture.
expensive. That's why
Furniture is like a
they
chair.
want to show.
Like
They want to show.
Жинге барады специально.
They don't go to gym. They are
Usually they don't.
only
go
for
to
follow,
gym.
but they are not moving.
They only show.
The man is like the stomach out here.
But on gym.
How can you distinguish who is real rich?
Who's really rich? Right.
Who is fake? Who is real? How you can distinguish that?
Right.
It's completely tough.
Yeah. Well, I had friends, for example, when I was younger, they would post photos on Instagram just with, they would have their money and they would go like this.
People.
cares?
No, it's teenagers. That way.
Yeah. But people would rent a car, right? A nice car just so they can take pictures.
Yes,
Pretend that they
yes.
own it. It's like people go to Dubai for one day, but they have a layover and then they take their pictures and then they leave.
For example, I have знакомый, no, बोला आपने किसी से कज़ले.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Yes, girls,
Acquaintance.
which I know. شنو знакомые кızlar, которые я знаю. Қиынға бергені. Ажыру анақа сөйледім.
Acquaintance.
Some girls. Or simple word. Could you
Simple.
say as the synonym of acquaintance? She wants to use a bit simpler one.
I know.
Yeah,
People I
basically.
know.
Because basically, an acquaintance is
Easy,
right. It's
easy.
not a friend. It's not a colleague. It's not your neighbor. It's not your relative. It's not your wife.
It's just, you know.
Somebody you know that, like, maybe it's a friend of a friend.
But yes.
For example, we are sitting, for example, 4 or 5 girls, and one of them, she said to another girl, it's my own flat,
Mm.
but it's not flat. They are rent. She's thinking, but good flat. After that, I said, why you are lying to them? Because they are like, I cannot tell them truth. Because how you can just tell? Why you afraid?
How can you?
How can you? Why you afraid? Bizlar stilimiz shunaqa deb bekitishadi mana shunaqa narsalarni. For example, yeah, iPhone. She's put it on this what less iPhone. With me, she's talking on обычный phone and like такой, and normal. But she's phone is for also rent. She didn't. But they show to others like this. But they're sitting. Bitte dasturxonda.
Yes. In order to admit them, I think they are afraid of to be needing in the society. Just they don't admit them in the society if I am poor. Like that. Inside they have a psychological disease, I think. It's an illness, some kind of
Right.
symptom.
You know, some
Because-
people intentionally also doing that because they wear luxury and they have nice
Yes.
cars,
Yeah.
houses,
Yes.
and then they open some business.
Yeah.
You can earn money as like me. So
Yeah,
you,
let me teach you.
invest me, and then I can make you rich or something.
Yeah, but they don't have any money. So
They hide their reality.
Fraud.
it's they you can say they are a fraud.
Yeah.
They're a fraud. Yeah, they're fake.
Fake synonym?
Fake. Somebody is a fraud. They're fake. Right, so there's one person, right, that a lot of people follow on Instagram. So it's like this guy has 18 million followers on Instagram. So he creates these videos where like he's very strong, right? But he always does it. He always wants to be shirtless, without his shirt. Yeah.
He's in good shape.
He's in very good shape, right? It's like he always will like I don't know, have like somebody making things for him, like putting clothes on him, takes a nice like shower or like in a luxury apartment, drives a nice car, fancy clothes, nice meal.
What is his job?
I think this.
This.
That's it.
That's Instagram.
But he earn money enough, if I.
He earns money, right? But I mean, because if you have 18 million, like Instagram will pay you, right? You can do advertisements, like, and companies can pay you. Yeah. You can, if you're on YouTube, YouTube will pay you if you have a lot of subscribers. For example,
But not in Tashkent. In Tashkent, from YouTube you cannot order.
you cannot.
What?
Not yet.
Not yet. YouTube'dan soqi qilsa bo'ladi, lekin Toshkentda emas.
But they
I'm
are-
not aware of it. I don't know
If it's
how.
national thing, it's not allowed to. I know one Korean YouTuber who is living with Uzbek girl. Actually, he's Korean, but he earns money from YouTube.
He earns.
He earns.
In Uzbekistan?
Boshqa
Maybe
joyda
we
ochilgan.
don't know
Ah,
how to use.
boshqa joyda
Maybe he
ochilgan.
has a Korean account.
Maybe we
Yes,
don't
yes,
know.
not Uzbek account. Yes.
Yeah. Like I have one friend, he only makes videos on like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and he lives in Thailand. He's originally from Istanbul. But I met him in Canada. We studied together for a year. And I don't know, he makes, I don't know how much money he makes, maybe $30,000 a year from just making videos, but it's enough for him to live in Thailand. Right, so it's like he enjoys it. He just makes random things. He talks about life and politics or traveling, and people watch his videos. So he makes enough money to live. But I think it's very, it's not secure.
Secure? What does it mean?
It's not secure.
Say,
It doesn't. You don't know if you will have this in the future, right?
Not stable.
Yes, it's not stable, right? Because, for example, when you have your job right now, right, you've been maybe working it for a long time, you have your CV, you know people, you have your skills and everything, and you can find another job that does that, right? But if YouTube is gone,
Short-term business.
right, then you don't have a job anymore, and you don't have a
But
career.
YouTube is never disappeared.
Yes, but for example, if let's say Thailand, for my friend, if they said you cannot earn money on YouTube,
Yeah, you can.
then he would have to leave the country and do something else, right? And start his life in a different way. Maybe the people that follow him, maybe they don't like him anymore. Now he doesn't have a career, right? So I think it's not very stable. It's hard because something could happen, you have to find something else quickly, and you don't necessarily have the skills that can translate to that. Maybe you do, but if you're acting in a commercial or doing some media videography for something,
Many influencers capitalize the social platform.
right, right.
Even among school children has social media impacts badly because they want to show the world their behavior.
Okay.
That's why they are becoming a bit, I don't know why, nervous, and of course they are trying to imitate other people, and they started to take some videos which can influence their life, of course, dangerously. And I think this is also bad side of social media.
It's a bad side.
It's a bad side.
Yeah.
And I read the 11th December's news in news breaking English. It was said that in Australia, teens are banned from social media under 16.
Not yet, specifically under 16. Everybody's banned from social media.
How can they know? For example, I'm 16, I can take a phone
You
and
might have to put your passport.
Yes, they demand they Australia.
oh, it's good.
Yeah, government banned using social media under 16s. Under 16s.
Yeah, under 16. So,
16 means
too
children.
low. Yes, the
Still.
most. But 16-year-olds are still children.
Keyfiyetli yaşlı.
Teenagers, yeah.
They're still children.
It's very dangerous
İşte bomboş.
for
Teenagers are
So now-
teenagers.
Teenagers.
Teenagers.
Right?
What is the difference adolescents and teenagers?
Rus hakkısı geçendi.
Adolescents.
Adolescents.
Yeah, adolescents and teenagers. Basically, a teenager specifically is from 13 until 19.
Mhm.
That's it. An adolescent might be like 8 till 12, 13, 14. It's kind of unclear. Something where like you're not a baby, but you're not like
Teen?
Boşanma çekelim.
Yeah, in the middle.
So what concerns do you think there are for young children using social media? Why would the Australian government do this?
Selamünaleyküm. Zorunsuz soru yaşına çarpışmasından işte böyle yaptım. Adamın
That's
melik
addictive.
melik
The
gibi
more
hatsız
they
olsun.
just
Ne
watch it
gözüküyorsa
and then
tüm
this
anlatlar
kind of
taşıp koyuyor. Bilen
routine.
ya
all
kendimiz
day
o değil.
Distractions.
And of
like study.
Her şey okuyana ki belki gidersiz.
Yeah, at this
Üç
age,
ortadasız. Cesurake
especially
çok
under
bir
16 children,
iştahsız.
they don't know the limit
Choose
of
it over
using
there,
social media. And of course, playing games. Recently, I have
Ya
read
melik melik gibi
one
WhatsApp var.
child
288
who lives in Uzbekistan lost his speech because
Aslında
he
normal olarak
played
kalıyor.
a lot of
Konuşan çok
video games.
bir yazan yaptı.
Video.
Video.
Yeah, I think
I don't find what. Video.
Ama gerçekten
Daha da bu
biz kadar bir tarafı benim de
when you read in Russian, right? When you read this,
Video.
how do you read this?
Video.
That video.
Video.
So that if you just change the pronunciation of
Video.
of the I, right? It's just the I instead of the, right? Video. But just, we need to keep this. That's the same. That's the important thing. So video instead of video.
So playing video games,
Молодец.
he lost his speech because he thought that he was the main hero of his game, and he started to talk to the game heroes. That's all, and he lost to talk to his parents.
He addicted sleep.
And yeah, he addicted. The
He
reason,
was addicted.
yeah, he was addicted
Yeah.
playing video.
Good. Yeah, he was addicted to playing video games. He couldn't do anything else. He wouldn't talk to his family.
It means he stopped speaking to parents and others.
To his parents.
To his parents.
Good. Yes, that's one example. Right. Is there anything else? Any other reasons why it can be bad for children?
So I want to add here, Australia banned the children to using
They ban them from using it.
from using it because every how to say country should take into account their future and the
Whose future?
it's
The country's future or the children's future?
countries.
Okay.
And
Okay.
country should take care of their country.
Sure. Okay.
That's why it depends on the generations. How to say it depends on the generations, knowledge, the behavior, and that's why they should protect their children from the distractions
Okay.
in order to get more education and to get more focused on something to improve their mental.
Good. You'd say.
That is why they should take into account these kind of things in order to protect their culture, their how to say economics and economy.
Ana Shokraka 21,
Other
Behuzaka
problems
21.
sometimes.
Okay. Good.
Kalanlar
Please.
tashlaymiz.
teenagers
700
like
dan.
young
Shu qizlarniki
generation
700
are
yosh ekan.
mentally
200 yoshda qizini ko'ramiz.
vulnerable,
Good, vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yes. Vulnerable.
and that's why when they watch Instagram or doing, they only
Ot
watch
qarashgan.
who is luxury. So they are not rich enough to receive allowance from family.
Yeah.
So they want to have such kind of watch or nice goods. Maybe they commit crimes.
Perhaps. Yeah, they're vulnerable. They can be influenced.
Yeah.
They can be influenced.
Kings qisqa
It's
bo'ldi.
basically right when someone has an influence on you, right? And so if they, let's say, right, if a child is on social media and they see a lot of people committing a crime, right, like stealing, and they think, ooh, that looks good. Why I should do that? Let me get some money, right? Because they can't earn money. They aren't working, right? If they're 13 years old, right? So maybe they go and steal someone's phone, right?
Yeah, it's okay to steal something. It's getting normal for.
Well, because they don't really maybe understand the ethical side. They don't understand that it's not okay. Maybe their parents didn't teach them because maybe
Keyingi o'yinga 3-5 kun.
I don't know. I mean, there could be a million reasons, but
3-5 bo'lmasa to'g'rimi?
yeah, I think people are very easily vulnerable, easily influenced. Giving ideas.
I have more thoughts about it, but I
In English, explain.
struggle to express
Enge
them in
farkı yok
English.
actually.
We don't care. Gapirmayın.
Don't worry about
I also like you. I also like you.
No,
Not
you were
alone.
so.
Kitobini yozib qo'yamiz.
I think social media, social media have a lot of advantages and disadvantages.
What about for children?
But for children and for adults too, it's depends on the situation and on the people.
Depends.
Depends on the situation and on the people. It depends on your mind and your how you teach your children use this social media.
How to use.
How to use.
Yeah.
Yes. And in my practice, my children don't addict.
They are not addicted.
Are not addicted social media or
Almost addicted to
social media or gadgets because I manage
take it away.
no, I manage some to make interested another tasks. Yes.
You force them to be interested in other things, maybe more productive things, things that allow them to be social with their friends, perhaps.
With the plants and with another things like plays, instruments or learning languages or sports of kind of sports.
good solution.
Yes, it's
They don't have time even to swimming pool after that. You can go to the swimming pool
music
after that. Learning English after that.
You make them busy.
Busy, yeah.
yeah.
But they don't need it.
But
Yes.
it's not.
It isn't.
It
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Matter.
It doesn't matter. Then They
Long
don't have free time or they like zombie. No, they my husband and me tried. My husband and I try usually try to interested them. Another like games, like conversation, like show another productive materials in social media.
Okay.
They don't have a phone. You didn't buy it.
No, in social media. Social media.
They have, but not
Yeah,
social.
they have a lot of gadgets, but they have they have good experience how they use these gadgets.
You don't know. Maybe if you sleep, they
Maybe that's
enters
outside.
social media. You don't know about it.
My children study in medicine, and they now they have mind
Осознанность.
Bilip durup kalış.
To know what you are doing.
Yes,
For example,
Your
you have to
situation, yes.
No, it's
Awareness.
Awareness.
Awareness.
Conscious region.
Basically.
Consciously.
Yeah.
Conscience and conscience.
No, it's a little bit different. It's like awareness to know that something's happening, to be aware of it. Right? It's like, and it can be anything. It can be sort of tangible or untangible. It can be like, you know, something you can touch or see. Right? So it's like, you could say, oh, I'm aware that construction is going on. Right? And I'm aware that there's many construction projects in Tashkent right now. They're trying to build many things. Right? But I might not be aware of, let's say, if the government is stealing our money, or if they're watching us, who knows, right? For example. Sure, right. There's certain things we're aware of, certain things we're not aware of all the time. Now, is there anything that these social media companies should be doing differently to protect people? Is it unsafe for everyone?
It depends what are you doing in the social media.
Sure. But sometimes you can't control what you see. Sometimes they push things to you, right? And then you open up your jeez, right? Violent or, 18 plus.
18 plus, yes, of course. Maybe government.
The government.
I guess. Maybe government.
Maybe the government.
Maybe the government should make companies put limits to the people who put limits on using social media, maybe limiting time or doing or controlling the
It's impossible.
sites because it's difficult.
In
but
our
it's
impossible for
yeah.
the teenagers, 10 o'clock shut down
Yeah.
for some period. Actually,
Yes.
not that right now,
Yeah.
but for
Before.
Maybe we should teach parents to control their children's playing games, maybe.
Sure.
And of course, why I said so, nowadays, even using social media, some Uzbek children tend to read religious books and even girls tend to go to Syria and to live there. Maybe it's not enough for knowledge, maybe of religious religious books,
Boş değil
maybe.
yani.
But
It's also
Öyle mi böyle?
bad sides of social media.
But I think that's any time that too much
Bu
information
pakelerimiz
is
işte
coming to
böyle
somebody, right? When it's
şirketlerden
if
ne
you're
hemen
not
yapıyor.
controlling, let's say, how accurate this information is,
Olur o
right?
vakitler burada
Because I mean,
sayılır.
whether it's religious or not, you can take anything and you can change it to be in a certain way that
Kılıç
you're
yaparak
trying to push a
sistemleri
message,
bizdeki
right,
yoksa
to people, right? So I mean, I think for any religion, right, if we're talking about that, I mean, the United States, they take Christianity and they change it to make it into this harmful thing, right? Oh, like
Neft bazılardan başta izlemek
basically Christians are supposed to be this kind of people. Anybody else who's not, like, kick them out or something like this, right? And if you push this idea, right, it's not what every Christian person believes, right? So, but it's if you can access or push this information to somebody, that's all they're seeing. They're not having a conversation, for example. Right? I think that's what's difficult is when you see something on social media, you're not having this conversation. You're just hearing or watching or listening to it, you know.
Ağzımızda kadar değil ki ufak.
It can be a big challenge.
Saltık değil mi?
Ah,
Ama bu saltık da.
Some of them are fake news.
Yeah.
Yes.
Misinformation.
Many
Good.
fake,
Very
many
good.
fake.
Spread
Disinformation.
yeah.
And even
Because the social
Burada da geliyor şeklinde. Neresi
Yeah.
gösteriyor?
companies use it to
Acayip böyle yaptı dedi.
fake, yes, to
Hani
They
iftira.
don't even have to, right? Because for example, if I say,
Oh, barakasını yersin ki.
and I don't want anyone in Uzbekistan to eat it, so Masalan, let's say I order some plov, and then I put some ants in the plov, and then I take a picture and look, there's ants in plov, right? Spread it to everyone, right? Fake information, right? But I'm trying to spread the idea that it's not safe to eat, right? Sure. So that's an example, right? You don't even have to use AI to do this, but yes,
Şimdi taşıyımızda WhatsApp'tan taşıp koydum.
you can
Malumutlar.
spreading this information.
Barakasını
On
yersin.
the other hand, what you have is because you have dis and misinformation, which are a little bit different, right? Because one that is specifically mixing up my terms, pretty sure specifically that is misinformation,
What's
which is
up?
wrong, right? Disinformation, though, however, is when you
Öyle
write something on social
getirdiğin
media and somebody believes something that doesn't exactly accurate with what you are trying to say or what should be said. Sometimes it's your intention to do it, sometimes it's not.
Bir kuzaki
I use
browser
certain
asas.
words
Barakasını versin.
in how I'm writing,
Muhabret
right?
karakter
Some people
3
might believe me,
birinci
right? Or they create a certain idea or opinion in their head, right? I mean, this isn't just social media, this is also journalism and just media in general, right? So I can give you an example, right? In the United States, we have, there's two main categories of crime. There's white collar crime and there's blue collar crime.
100
Right?
grad
So
istemiş.
white collar basically means that you work in a company, right? At a big business or something that is fancier, you make more money, right? You need an education, right? With this white collar crime, it might be that you are an investor and you steal money, right? But when you steal money, it doesn't matter how much it is, right? Do people look at you as a terrible person? How long do you go to jail for? Not that much time, right? But if I commit a blue collar crime, which is like physical work, right? If I go to a bank and steal money, if I steal $50 from a bank, how long will I go to jail? Right? So if someone steals $10 million through the stock exchange versus I go to a bank and I steal a little bit of money and I hold my gun and I say, give me your money. I only have $50. Okay, give it to me. Right? And then I run out. Right?
you will be taken away.
Right. I will take it away. I go to prison maybe for 10 years. Right? Which is crazy, right? $50, right? But in the way that we talk about this, a lot of the times this comes through media, how we report it, right? Like it's like, oh, this robber, incredibly dangerous person, right, ready to damage people's lives and destroy it. Versus, oh, there was a mistake on the stock market and somebody accidentally.
Accidentally.
Accidentally, yes.
Yeah, they're very embarrassed, and their parents and their family would like some time away from those moments, right? And it's like you treat, like, okay, I understand. Let's go to jail, but it's like, but they've destroyed people's lives, right? Somebody might have lost all of their money, right? But they still only go to jail for a little bit, right? So it's the way that we understand, it's how we write about it. It changes the way that people think about it,
Yeah.
right? So whether it's something like that, the other example I gave last night when I had this as well, is when you see different news outlets that write about Israel and Palestine. This is probably one of the biggest examples when you can see this, right? A lot of the times it happens, right? Because of course most of the money that's in news is in Western countries, right? So U.S. media, British media, some German media, right? Basically, the only one that's really big is like Al Jazeera, right? But if you see the way that Al Jazeera writes about it versus how BBC writes about it, it's very different, right? If BBC writes, if there's Palestinians in an Israeli prison, they are prisoners. But Israelis are hostages, right? Because they're the white people, right? Right? But the Palestinians in the prison, it's a child who waved a Palestinian flag, who's been there for 5 years. Yes. For example. Or they held a rock when an army guy had a gun, right? So they haven't really done anything wrong, but they're still called a prisoner. So we think that they are a terrorist officer and they've done something wrong, or we try to connect these things, right? Of course, BBC is mostly given its money by the British government, which is giving weapons to Israel, right? Is the Qatari government giving weapons to Israel? No, they're not. So they're not necessarily writing like this. They are not writing the same words, right? They're saying the Israeli army is bombing children. It's true, right? But the words that we use, even if it's technically accurate, changes the way we think about things. And this happens a lot through social media because it's easier for us to get this information. Right? So it can be very, very, very dangerous. And a lot of people don't understand how their thoughts change from the information they receive. Yeah. So, anyway.
For example, social media can harm people's minds. First,
Any information can harm people's minds, yes. But social media, because it can get to everyone very easily. I don't have to know you for my post to get on your phone,
Yes.
right? When I am in an advertisement for the school, I have random people in Tashkent that say, oh, you're the English teacher. So what people can find you very easily. Okay, so you're welcome. We can do the other one. We can do change in family values for next time. If anybody, is anybody coming on Saturday?
No, I don't go.
I don't think any of you are coming on Saturday.
I was in 2 times.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
I think
Okay, so I'll find something else for anybody who comes on Saturday.
Kıyın şartı yanına.
Mayapti tarifte.
Aziz. Bir anda çapak çaldırırsın. Annem diye var mı? Bu kadar koyuyorlar.
Fırlaş verirler. Bir yarım bir tona müşter balkonuna. Jorna içeler mayda bir komin. Ne yapalım?
Давай, мне чапак шалтырай.
Böyle yani
Bu saya olsa her defa bu kadar durasın.
Yurtgıla de osomlar bile.
ben olsak bilmem. Yema olsak bilmem ben.
Göz gelkasındır.
sindirib berardim. Butun tarix tinmayapti.
Agar arabchaga o'ynab beradi bo'ladimi? Arabchaga o'ynab beradi.
Birinchi to'rtinchi raqam.
Arapça yo'q, Arapça öldürüş kerak bizde. Türk öldürüş kerak.
Qani gazoyim, gazoyim.
Bitta jilani beradi. Joski kerak sana.
Endi uring.
Qani?
Bilas, hech narsa emas. Uring, bilas.
Sen ham komnatani tekshirish kerak bo'lib o'tadi.
Давай, ravsopmi, kaga ravsopmi? Uni qo'yar. Давай, bitta odam qoldi.
Yana birinchi to'rtinchi raqam.
Mayda birlashib berdim.
O'tiramiz so'g'ay.
Endi qara. Yo'q. Yo'q. Ko'rsatib qo'y, sayyor ko'rsatib qo'y, manaqa ko'rsatib qo'y, normal. Jilani.
Yo, tashlab qo'yasiz.
Sayyor.
Yuborishdek qoladi mana. Cheklov. Muhabbat SMS-ni ko'rmay qoldi. Mashina chiqib qolsa.
Siz boshqarib bering.
Bir haftada sizda subota bozor
Mashinasi bilsem. Mana
patent.
yo'q.
Erkin tog'a degan nimamiz ishlaydi.
Uztv jilani
Boshqa kanallarni ishlatganman.
YouTube olsa tamam kerak. Bu ayamaydi. Pis qiladi.
Ha, bir haftada
o'sha uchun mendagi
bir oyda
kerak.
ikki kun, 3 kundan. Demak, bir kundan bo'ladi.
Kuchida.
Yaxshi.
Mana sayyor qildi bu.
Patent nima daydi? Unday bo'lsa
İçindeki kızım. Onu jilani.
18 qilmayman.
ishga joyda ekan.
Nima 18 oldu? Kız o yazıp kullandı. Nima son
Birinchi to'rtinchi raqam.
Qisqinglar bo'lmasdi.
19 ber bo'lmasa.
ikkita tarelka sındıram dedi özü. Ikkita tarelka.
Gazoyim.
Zaten sarkaydı. Doğru mu? Soradı.
Yaxshi.
Ular mayda olib qoladi.
Boshqa shart bering.
Xotla qilmading, bosh yorilib tikib olib ketasiz, bu bo'lmaydi.
Firmani
Mana sana qilib. Mana o'ng'ayla jilani. Dush qildi o'zing aytding, dush qil deding. Verding, добрый вечер, verding, patent guru.
Qiyin shartlar qo'ydim, bitta shartim.
Balkim
Aslan bilan qo'shaman. Aslan bilan qo'shaman. Shampunda olib kelasan, og'zingni ochasingda tomozib, g'ar qilib 3 marta urasan yerga. Tepadan olib Tez qilish kerak. Ulab kerak.
balkon.
nima yaratib o'ylagan aka shunday norozi bo'lgan anaqa.
Lobsterova. Onunla çıktı.
So'rayman. bo'ladi.
Aka ajoyib ekan. Bir produktda bo'lsa patent nima bo'lmasa.
Tavbayım. Maymun. Urungan çıktım, özüngen çıktım.
İşte kim ham beradi.
Jalab bolam.
O ajoyib.
Men kecha kirgan odam
Qanchadan
bilan
beri ishlaysiz?
men yurgan vaqtda onasini qoldi edi.
Qanchadan beri ishlaysiz? Qani bir to'pla. Qani gazi yem qancha yem yedilaydi.
Tabi kechagi chiqqan eshikda. Urungan qal.
Hadi birinchi ko'rinchi rostadi. Qo'yaveradi. Gap yo'q. Ham tinchgina ichkarida, ya. Yetanalar kelaverib bezovta qilmaydimi?
Asal.
Ko'ringlar, gap yo'q. Qani bir to'pla. Joyingiz topib, gap yo'q lekin.
Burası sherigim nari chiqib ketdi. Eshik ko'tardan tushamidi?
Dik xursand bo'lib qo'yadi.
Neft. Bunda bo'ladi-ku deb ularga farqi yo'q-ku. Ularga farq yo'q-ku. Nima hech kim kelmaydi, faqat ruslar. Ana shunisi yaxshi ekan. Ama yaqinlashtirmasa kerak, uncha-muncha. Qani bir to'rtlar. Bosamiz. Tam kelmaydi. 4 yilda bir marta tushgan bo'lsam, tashqarisi tinch ekan-da. Shunisi tinch ekan-da. Ana shu tomoni lekin ajoyib ekan. Hintlar yo'qmi? Hintlar yo'qmi ular? Qani bir to'rtlar. Hindistoniy deydi. Kapurlar bor-da. Shaqam bormi? Kapur sohiblar. Ularga qanday endi? Ularga ham sizlarga bergandaymi? Sizlarga berganday oylik bermasa kerak ularga. Chunki juda arzon ishlaydi. Qo'lidan ish ham kelmaydi-da, lekin juda arzon ish kuchi deb tushuntirmoqchiman. Hamma joyda dalazini chiqaryaptilar. Izlasa qilamiz, ishlashni bilmaydilar, bajarishni bilmaydilar. Shunday. Ular 58 ming rubl ishlaydi. Ana, gap. Ko'ryapsan? Biz 200 ming, ular 58 ming. Ochidan nima deyapti-da Hindiston? Lekin hech qanday dokument qilmaydilar, ha? Ishni ham bilmaydilar, qo'ldan ish ham qilmaydilar. O'zbek bir ko'rib olsa bo'ldi. Nima qilib bo'lsa ham qiladi. Ular bilan qani bir to'rtlar. Gap. Qani gazuyim. Ularni qo'ysa ishlaydilar. Shunday hola ularga ham qiyin bo'ladi. Hozir kayf qilib yuribdi. Ularga ham qiyin bo'ladi holi. Hech kimga do'stlik qilmaydi. Qani birinchi 4-chi raqamlar. 9 bo'ladi. 4 yil bo'lgan bo'lsa, endi nima ham beradimi? Obska ham beradimi yo'qmi? Muhabbat uyga borib aylanib kelishdi. Bundaylar bo'lsa obska ham bersa kerak. Qani birinchi, to'rtinchi raqamlarga tutashmaymiz. Qayerga qoldik raqamlar? Olti ish 28 kun otpuska. Gap yo'q. Bir yilda 2 oydan bo'lar ekanda, shunaqasiga. Qani bir to'rtlar. Qani birinchi, to'rtinchi raqamlar. Qani tutashmaymiz, gazga bosamiz, aktiv bo'lamiz. Bilet tuda обратно firmadan debdi. Joiz topib yarim siljimang iloji bo'lsa. Biron joyda 500 ming oldik desam siljimang. Maslahatim. Qancha bank bo'ldi mana? Hey, gap yo'q. Hozir O'zbekiston ham aytadi. O'sha kuni men bo'lmay qoldi. Qani gazuyim, tansuyim, yem deydi. Qani 18 kishi bo'ldik. Ya 9 qoldik. Like'larni bosamiz 1-4 qolyapti. Qani birinchi, to'rtinchi raqamlar. Qani birinchi, to'rtinchi raqamlar. Lekin ajoyib ekan. Bir yilda o'zi davlat ishi o'zimizga ham, O'zbekistonga ham bir yilda bir marta beriladi. 2 marta. Bir marta beriladi, to'g'rimi? Bir oy beriladi. Sizlarda ajoyib ekan. 2 marta berilsa. Yo'q. Nega yangida mumkin bo'ladi? Oylik kuniga 78. Ketsak xudoga arz qilganday bo'ladi. Shunday yo'q. Shunday. Mumkin выходной bo'ladi. Dek gap yo'q lekin. Kuniga 2800. Amasini ham so'ng patentlargacha to'laversa, faqat bir pitaniyaga pul chiqarsa, gap yo'q. Ajoyib yarashib olibsiz. O'zbek kam dedingiz-a? Endi shu sohangiz shumi, shu bo'yicha o'qigansiz-da, to'g'rimi? Qani bir to'rtlar. Ya, tutashmaymiz. Nima bo'ldi? Birinchi, to'rtinchi raqamlar. Qani gazuyim. Qani birinchi, to'rtinchi raqamlar. Shunday, ajoyib ekan. Borgan joyingda toshday qot deydi-ku. Degan shuda. Ruslar bir oyda 12 kun ishlaydi. Hisoblasangiz bir yilda ular ham 6 qanday ishlaymiz? Shunday o'zi ruslarda shunday-ku. Misol o'zimizda ham ishlaydi. Ishlashi ham ish bo'lardi, tuzuk ishlamaydi. Dam olish kuni o'tadi. Har 15-20 minutda perukor qo'yib turadi. Sigaret chekib boshqa qiladi. Baribir o'zimizdagilarda ish bo'lmaydi. Yoki shunday noliydi. Boyagi qiladigan ishi o'zimizdagilarda nima bo'ladi? Shuni yarimcha oylik bo'lmaydi o'zimizdagilar, yoki shunday ham noliydi. Qarab tursangiz. İki barobar ko'p ishlaydi o'zimizdagilar. Lekin oylik shunday, to'g'rimi? Oylik shu sizlar oladiganday oylik olarmi? Ularmi o'zlari? Qani birinchi, to'rtinchi raqamlar. Gaziga bosamiz, olar. Gazuyim, tansuyim. Biz ham shunday 30 minutda perukor, biz ham jonli ishlamaymiz, davlat ishi bizga rasmi. Biz ham o'tiramiz 30 daqiqada bitta. Men qarang, nimalaringiz o'rismasa, nima emasda, o'zimizdagilardan emasdan qaralaplaring. O'rislar bilan ishlaganimizda shunday edi, ular urib qo'yibdi. Ana shunday ishlar edi-da. O'zimizdagilar 12 soat, 14 soatlab o'tir tegmay ishlaydi. O'rislar bilan ishlash maza edi lekin. Men ham ishlagan edim. Tatar bolalar. Ha. O'sha o'zimizdagilar sal nima qiladi-da. Ba'zilarida unga kam emas, ko'p emasda. Shuning uchun o'zimizdagilar bor, kattalar bor joyda ishlash sal qiyinroq. Tatar bolalarda gap yo'q. Shu endi oylik qanday o'rislar ham sizlarda olarmi yoki ko'proq olarmi? Yo kamroq olarmi? Qani birinchi, to'rtinchi raqamlar. Gazuyim, tansuyim, igrayim. Tataristonda ko'rishlar o'zbeklar bilan ishlab bo'lmaydi. Yo shunday. Shunday. O'zimizdagilar bor joyga aytayapman-ku. Juda ko'p haqiqiy ish boshlanadi, o'yin qilish boshlanadi, shundayda. Ko'p emas, kam emas. Kamam deb bo'lmaydi. Ja ko'pam deb bo'lmaydi. Ayniqsa qurish joylarda qiyin. Turkin ishlaydi, 140 ming oladi. Texnik kartada maqsad bo'lsa, biz ham shunday bo'ladi. Shunday ya. Baribir nimada ular? O'zini fuqarolarda. Ana birinchi, to'rtinchi raqamlar. Qani gazuyim, tansuyim, igrayim dedi.
To'g'ri o'qishing.
Ish qilib. Lekin shunga ham norozi ular. Juda ko'pchiligi. Tatariston tomonlarga bormaganman. Ya nimalar qanday? Mentlar. O'zimiznikilarning emasmi? Bizda vashshe. Peter Moskvalarda juda insof yo'q. Ochofat deydi. Rasmni hamma joyga tushirdim. Hammalarni obro'yi juda baland. Ufada ham qizlar ham yopishadi deydi. O'zi hamma pulslarda-da. To'g'ri. Chin bilan haqiqatan ham sizlarda hamma pul. Biladi-da. Kimdaligini hozir bir daqiqa.